Sometimes when I'm angry, I look at the homophobic comments on the Goodreads page for Les Mis. The catharsis. Legitimate, well-founded speculation about the nature of Enjolras and Grantaire's relationship because it's pretty fucking obvious. But there are people who are like, no, didn't you read the book? There's an entire chapter about Enjolras having a girlfriend. To that I say, did you read the book? Because he says his girlfriend's name is Patria. As in France, as in mother country. The man is gay. One of the first things we learn about Enjolras is that he has never cared about women. He's 22 years old and he's like, not my thing. You know, we can talk about leaving it up to interpretation, but when you die holding hands with the man who has been your narrative foil and the person who's been pining after you the entire time, wouldn't you think?
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he's found me. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
Oh, look at us, we're in love and happy and not dead inside. Get fucked, both of you.
If Les Mis had straight energy, part 1. 5 years for what you did, the rest because you tried to run. Yes, 24601. Name is Jean Valjean. And I really don't care. Listen, just stick to your parole or you'll be arrested. Not by me, by a different police officer. Because I work here at the prison and that would be... Take my child, I give her to your keeping. Are we about to kiss right now? Yes, because I'm dying of TB, but in like a sexy way. Also, you're somehow Cosette's real father, because only biological family has worth. Oh no, Cosette's father is moving her to England for the sole reason of protecting her from scary adult things like autonomy and consensual sex. What am I gonna do now? Well, I don't have any friends or hobbies or overt political opinions, so I guess I'll just go home and punch a hole in the drywall.
Honestly, there are a lot of issues with the 2012 Les Mis movie, some of them glaring, some of them not so glaring, and just things that I love to nitpick because I'm the worst. But I will say one of the biggest injustices was what it did to Empty Chairs at Empty Tables. In the stage musical, you get Marius alone on stage, and then one by one each of the Barricade Boys comes up and takes their place behind all these candles that have been put there during turning, which, by the way, side note, turning was done so dirty in the film. Like, I know they didn't want to make the film 3.5 hours long, but come on. You didn't need to cut it that much. Anyway, moving on. They reach down to the ground and they pick up the candles like they're toasting, and then they all blow them out in unison while Marius sings, and it is the most heartbreaking thing to experience. Obviously, this is a matter of medium. They did it differently because your suspension of disbelief is different in a film than it would be on stage. But still.
It's just so good!
Listen, I don't have a martyr complex. I just think dying in the arms of my beloved on a barricade in 19th century Paris would be kinda poggers.
Okay, hot take, but I think I figured out a way to improve Les Mis the musical and make it more book accurate. Now, keep in mind that I adore Les Mis exactly the way it is, but it's missing this one thing. Okay, so right at the beginning, right after the song where Jean Valjean receives the candlesticks from the priest and tears up his little probation paper and decides to become a new man, right after that, we go into a full Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again style rendition of Waterloo. Why? Because in the book, Victor Hugo goes on either a 50 or 200 page rant about Waterloo and Napoleon that has nothing to do with anything. And then, well, why is it there? Doesn't matter. So we do that, and then we hop right back in with Fantine and the rest of the story, and we just keep going. And it's what Victor would have wanted. It's what Victor would have wanted. We need to do this.
And I'm Javert.
What Yeezys, that's a fact. Every week is fashion week for me.
Well, off to visit your mother.
Such as you. Believe of me, what you will. There is a duty that I've sworn to do. You know nothing of my life. All I did was steal some bread.
Bullying, knock it off. Racism, knock it off. Bigotry, knock it off. Crime, knock it off. Robbing banks, knock it off.
Who needs to hear this? But if he won't sing to you and kiss you on the forehead as you're dying at the barricade during the revolution, he ain't the one, sis.
Hey, Panini.
Ass pussy, bring a bucket and a mop. Put this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got. Put this wet ass pussy. Now from the top, make it
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving.
"5 years for what you did, the rest because you tried to run. Yes, 24601. My name is Jean Valjean. And I'm Javert. Do not forget my name. Do not forget me. 24601. Bring him home."
The f*** is wrong with you?
Just admit it was a shitty idea.
Having a grandson?
That of fake acid? Are you dying of dementia?
Damn, son, these bitches want some.
And they were narrative foils. Oh my god, they were narrative foils.
Oh, well, I tried to start a revolution but didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone turned up, except for my mum and her boyfriend, who I hate.
They're so cute. Did you guys get these on Etsy? Yeah, I was just gonna go grab drinks with Grantaire after this. No, I know he's just gonna talk about Honduras the entire time, but it's better than hanging out with Marius. General Lamarck is dead? Wow. No, I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying that if she was like a decent person, Madame Thénardier would be a MILF. Shut up. Enjolras, shut up. Enjolras, I have a question. No, I promise it's important this time. Okay, cool. Fuck, marry, kill. Rousseau, Voltaire, Robespierre. Go. I'm sorry, Enjolras said his girlfriend was who? He said, Patria?
Hello, LGBTQ community. Is this not the GSA? Oh, okay, you guys are the friends of the ABC, not LGBT. Got it. Are you sure? Yeah, Enjolras, hi. I love the whole, power to the people thing you've got going here, but, aren't you like the richest person here? Like, I'm pretty sure your vest costs more than my house. Hey, is he? No, I know he's French, Marius. It's not what I was asking. You think I shouldn't fight because I'm a woman? Gavroche is like 8. Why is he here? Anyway, so his name is Ben Shapiro, right? I don't know why Eponine is so obsessed with Marius. He's not even like the hottest person here. Fui, hey. Can I borrow a fan? Because it's June, air conditioning still hasn't been invented yet, and the last time I tried to fan myself with the social contract, Enjolras yelled at me.
Oh, I have been waiting for this one. I'm gonna say it now. If anyone other than George Blagden had played Grantaire in the 2012 Les Mis movie, Grantaire's characterization would have been completely lost. Luckily, George Blagden's an incredible actor. He put in the time, he put in the effort, he put in the subtext, and we thank him for it. Tom Hooper, however, did not care at all about Grantaire. His offenses: 1. Cutting the solo. Grantaire's solo in Drink With Me is a turning point for him. It's where we get to see him in depth. You get to see his cynicism, you get to see his struggle with the ideology of the revolution, you get to see a new perspective on the revolution, and you get to see him in a non-comedic light, which I think is incredibly important. Number 2, his relationship with Gavroche. In the stage musical, Grantaire acts as a sort of father figure to Gavroche, which gives his character an immense amount of depth because it shows that he's able to care about someone else besides himself and Enjolras, obviously. In the movie, they gave this role to Couf, which I love Couf, I think he's great, but why? But, at least we got Do You Permit It? Sort of.
Child. Anyway, so.
Hey you, call me the 1980s hit musical that takes place during the French Revolution because I am trying to be less miserable.
Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men?
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Let's
What's my secret talent? Thank you for asking. It's impersonating different Valjean singing Bring Him Home.
Hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. He is young, he's afraid. The summers die one by one. How soon they fly on and on. If I die, let me die. Bring him home.
I wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. This is how I show my love.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
I like you, won't give a fuck about your boyfriend. Come on, let's link, can't do it all.
Silence never shame with
Yes, this is the best day of my life. I'm killing myself tomorrow.
Are you happy to be in Paris?
Oui.
Today we have one of my very favorite musicals. This is what would happen if McKinley did Les Mis. If y'all don't think Will would cast himself as Valjean, I don't know what show you were watching. I said this for the Hamilton one, but I'm serious this time. This is Brian Ryan's revenge. He will be playing Javert. They would 100% have Quinn as Fantine because she understands that emotional backstory. Blaine as Marius just because, Rachel will be Cosette because romantic lead. Also, who else can hit those notes, really? I really want to see Santana as Eponine. I just love that casting. Finn would be Enjolras because, leader of the Glee Club, leader of the Revolution, you know. Artie as Thénardier is everything I need. Mercedes is Madame Thénardier, and she opts up in the same places that Kayala Settle did in the revival. She would also be mad that she didn't get Fantine, but she would ultimately kill this role. You know Kurt would be Gavroche. And Tina as young Cosette.